When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that when the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we when the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Stand by. We will be on soon. Just stand by for us, please. We do apologize for this. Just stand by. We need to join the radio stations. So stand by with us, please. My YouTube family, please stand by. We are waiting to join the radio station.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face.
Welcome to the Make We Talk program on WZPP and WZOP. I am Jeffrey T, your host. This morning we're joined by the radio station over there in Florida and in Fort Lauderdale. This morning we're going to speak about what is going on in Jamaica. 6 politicians are under scrutiny who helped to enrich themselves. You know, I must apologize to my viewers on YouTube for the delay. We had was to join the radio station. We had a little technical difficulties, but we're on. We're on from my end. We're on. I am the problem, but we're on. We have a problem in our country. We're in the National Integrity Commission. It seems as if the politicians, they don't give a flying kahuna about them, that they're above the law. Now I'm being told that the Gleaner is reporting that these people are under scrutiny. 6 Jamaican lawmakers are being investigated. Annual report probe ended March 2023. 7 parliamentarians are also being probed. I tell you something, they are getting money from all over the place. But we have to be careful how we speak, because we may get ourselves in serious trouble. But if the Gleaner is reporting this morning, lawmakers and politicians, the same thing. I'm supposed to be joined by my guest. He's going to come on anytime soon. How on earth can this continue to happen? How it can continue to happen? Where we sit down, the KPH need beds. It need equipment. And these people are enriching themselves in any means, way, or form. Enriching themselves. And we must sit down in this country and accept the fact that them run things. The only parliamentarians who got to prison in this country was Jack Smith with the farm work program. That's the only person who ever got to prison. Will we ever see an ex-parliamentarian in this country go to prison? Will this ever happen? Will we ever see a parliamentarian in Jamaica end up behind bars? Or any of the people, the permanent secretaries, or any of these government organizations who has money or who take poor people money? Will we ever see any of them go to prison? We cannot, as people of our country, allow this to continue. We must speak out about what is going on. And we must speak out now. And the time has come for us to put away PNP and JLP and speak out what is going on in the country. I was hoping to get somebody from the National Integrity Commission to come on. But unfortunately, I can't get them to come on because I was told that there are things that is before the board, and so we have to be careful what we say. Or they have to be careful what they say. My God, when will we come and understand that corruption is corruption, thief is a thief? We can't continue like this as a people, Jamaica. We cannot. We cannot continue like this, wherein people go into there and enrich themselves and come out with a net back fat, like the late Roger Clark. Hope, may God bless his soul. But I don't understand what is going on. I fail to understand what is going on. Believe you me, I fail to understand what is going on. Wherein these people just continue enriching themselves and nothing comes out of it. Nothing at all comes out of it. There's a video that I want to play from the Jamaica Gleaner pertaining to what was in the Gleaner yesterday. What was in the Gleaner yesterday? I want everyone to listen, because if we continue saying to ourselves that nothing will come out of it, because them are big this and big that, then when will this stop? When will it stop? When will it stop? Listen to this. This is what the Gleaner is saying.
Hello, I'm Jovan Johnson. The Integrity Commission has revealed that 6 Jamaican lawmakers and 32 public officials are being investigated for alleged illicit enrichment. The Commission's annual report disclosed that 6 lawmakers and 28 public officials are also being probed for allegedly providing false information to the anti-corruption body. The police say a 39-year-old Kenyan Roman Catholic. Hello, I'm Jovan Johnson. The Integrity Commission has revealed that 6 Jamaican lawmakers and 32 public officials are being investigated for alleged illicit enrichment. The Commission's annual report disclosed that 6 lawmakers and 28 public officials are also being probed for allegedly providing false information to the anti-corruption body. The police say a 39-year-old Kenyan Roman Catholic priest has been charged with 4 counts of sexual offenses arising from the alleged assault of a 12-year-old girl in March at the Catholic Church in Portsmouth St. Catherine.
You want to hear how much people? You all hear how much people? How can this country come better? How can this nation of ours come better when you have public officials have their hands in the public purse and giving false information? We want to see what's going to become of this, We want to see what is going to become of this. Is it that is just a 9-day talk and it's done with? The SSL saga started. And the Minister of Finance tell the people of Jamaica that the FBI is in Jamaica when all known FBI is in Jamaica. Now you hear that the Integrity Commission and people give false report to the Integrity Commission. 6 lawmakers. And how many public officials? Is being investigated. I am not surprised to hear it at all. I am not surprised to hear it. What I am saying, I am not surprised to hear it. What I am saying is this. Are we as Jamaicans gonna sit down and say we can't do nothing about it? There is no accountability. Yet they're talking about constitution reform and they're talking about 2030 vision to live, work, and raise family. Public corruption. And the latest Dan Anderson poll that crime and violence is at 45% of Jamaicans is saying that they're concerned about the crime and violence. And we just say to ourselves we can't do nothing because of the politicians, them and the big people, them, the big wigs. The big wigs. The big wigs. So we can't do nothing about it. Because it's the big wigs. And when you call on some people to talk about it and let us see what we can do about it. No, I'm a party. I'm a party in a power. I can't go against my party. While the country is bleeding from within. While the Kingston Public Hospital need beds. The Salem Hospital need beds. The Spanish Town Hospital need beds. They need equipment. They need MRI, CT scan. And while until now we cannot build a burn unit in this country, and when any one of our citizens get burned up, we have to beg and beg and beg to send them go overseas. Huh? We have to beg and beg to send them go overseas. And money just running away, going away like butter. Who not have high-rise building and who not have house in a lower Manhattan and who don't have houses in Florida. While the poorer class of our people can't have basic health care. Don't have basic health care. But yet we, every 5 years they come with the shebangarang to fool our heads up. I can make us see putting the door open. I can raise minimum wage. The time for us to have a livable wage, not minimum wage, a livable wage. And the police, they're out of ballistic vests. What is going on in Jamaica? What is really going on? Is this the Jamaica we're going to leave for our children? Is this the Jamaica we really want to leave for our children? A Jamaica that is corrupt and crime infected? People may say, boy, we're talking down in our country. And on me, it is in the newspaper. Yes, corruption is all over the place. But why can't we be an example? Why can't we be an example where we're not corrupt? Huh? Why can't we be an example where people can look to us and say, yes, Jamaica is not a corrupt country. Yes, Jamaica take care of its people. Yes, Jamaica take care of its elders. Yes, we have a proper health sector. Yes, we have a proper education sector. Why can't we say that? Yes, our police force are well equipped to fight the crime, the rampant crime and violence in this country. Why can't we do that? But all we can hear, me ban come see me mother PNP, so me a PNP. And me ban come see Mr. Tavares as a labor right, so me a labor right too. He could have been labor right some more. Me need a lane P. He could have been labor right some more. I must think for myself and think about this piece of rock that we call home. Think about this piece of rock that we call home. We're a God-blessed nation. We're a beautiful set of people. We're a beautiful nation. When you go up in the plane and look down and see the greenery, the lush greenery of this country. When you travel from Negril Point to Port Antonio all around the country, the lush greenery of the nation. But yet, majority of our people are going to the bed hungry. Majority of our people are going to their bed hungry, have nothing to eat. Have nothing to eat. And yet people of the upper lens of society, the people of the Vumvavan, the Vumvavi in Upper St. Andrew and Cherry Garden, don't think about the poor class of people down there. If they care about Jamaicans, if these politicians care about our people, why can't we build solar panels to alleviate the high cost of electricity bill? Why can't we have solar panels to alleviate the high cost of water bills? Why can't we? We gained independence in 1962. What have we gained from independence? Huh? What have we gained from independence? Every day you hear the poorer class of our people crying out for the high cost of JPS bills, crying out for the high cost of water bills, crying out for the high cost of living. What are we doing? For 5 years, the two political parties come in and attack all sort of stupidness, and we believe them. We believe them. And we jump and we vote for them. We jump and we vote for them because what? Me a PNP and me a labor rights. Shower labor rights! Our comrades. Huh? Now I'm hearing that if we just say to ourselves, what we do is just say, you know what? Prince Andrew today, and a Master Mark. Left Prince Andrew alone and Master Mark, because that they go on from what? He killed Philip and Philip dead. Or they go on from what? He killed Philip dead. So you're saying that we can't do nothing. We in this country cannot do nothing because what? According to us, we don't have the backbone to do nothing. The people of Lithuania, the people of a country the other day where the president was enriching himself, you know what they did? They took to the streets. For days they were on the streets. I'm not suggesting that you all must take to the streets, but I'm suggesting that you all must stand up. If it's something not right, stand up and speak out against it. Because in the longer run, all of us just don't run left Jamaica. That we plan for just run left Jamaica because what? People in other countries stand and fight for their country. That's what other people do. People in other countries stand up and fight for their country. We cannot continue to sit down in this country, my fellow Jamaicans, and believe that we can't do nothing to help the country. Because what? We can. Stand up, you mighty race. The late Martin Luther King said, I have a dream that one day this nation would rise up. I still believe that one day Jamaica must change. I still believe that one day the change that we seek must come. And the change that we seek, my fellow Jamaicans, will not come from the PNP or the JLP. It will not come from the Jamaica Labour Party or the People's National Party. It has to come from us as Jamaicans. We are the change that we seek in this country. We are the change that we want in this country. We are the change. We are the change that we want. And we have to get the change that we want. We are the changed. The PNP or the JLP is not the change. We, the people, is the change. We, Jamaicans, are the change. The people from Negril Point to Moran Point is the change. And we better stand up and demand the change that we want. We better do it. Because if we don't do it, then may God help us. May God help this nation of ours. It's now 1:30, 1:29. It's 12:29 in Kingston, Jamaica. We're going to take a commercial break on the top, at 1:30 on WZOP and WZPP. We're going to take a commercial break at 1:30. Go for the commercial break on WZPP.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk, people.
We're going to continue on our YouTube channel here until we rejoin the radio station. As I was saying, we can't continue. We cannot continue like this. We can't. We cannot, my fellow Jamaicans. We cannot. Because what is going on stems from us. If we don't vote, they can't go up there. If we don't vote, they cannot go up there. So I don't understand why we sit down We put them there that the servant of us. They are our servant. They are our servant. We're not their servant. They are our servant. And we must let them know and stop this wanting boss. Give me something, a boss. All right, boss. All right, boss Andrew. All right, boss Master Mark. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. The biggest fraud in the history of Jamaica is SSL. And you don't hear nothing. You don't hear nothing from the Minister of National Security. You hear nothing from the Prime Minister's mouth. More than saying that there'll be no stone left unturned. Yet they lie to us. Yet they lie to us. The Federal Bureau of Investigation is in Jamaica. Don't you think in any other modern democracy, don't you believe that they would address their people, address the nation and saying, okay, this is where we have reached with the investigation. This is what is to go on in the investigation or whatever. You don't have to go into details, but at least tell the people that something is going on. Huh? Tell the people what is going on. You hear nothing from the People's National Party, who's supposed to be the watchdog for the people of this country. You hear nothing. Not a word you hear. And I asked the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Minister of Finance, at a town hall meeting on Zoom that I had in Washington, D.C. I asked him, I said to him, is the FBI in Jamaica? Can you say yes or no? The man came around Negril Point, straight back to Moran Point, came go to Miami, New York, Washington, Ukraine, Russia, back to Jamaica. And I don't have answered the question. I know he hasn't answered the question. Oh no. So tell me something, my fellow Jamaicans. This is how we're going to sit down and accept what is going on. This is how we're going to sit down and say, okay, yes. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Make Talk program. Welcome back to the Make Talk program on WZOP and WZPP. Welcome back to the program. To all our listeners there in Florida and Orlando, welcome back to the program. We are here talking about what is going on in Jamaica. We're talking what is going on in Jamaica. And to see if we can get some solutions, to see if we can stand up and stop being so quiet. Stop being so quiet. Are we back on WZPP? I'm hearing my voice on the station, but they're still playing the theme song. But anyway, we're gonna continue. There is no answer if the FBI is in, if the FBI is involved, Mr. Smith. There is no answer if the FBI is involved, because we all know the FBI is not involved. If the FBI is involved, you know. Welcome back to the program. Yes. They all are just sitting down and taking us for a bunch of idiots. Because they know the FBI is not involved. They know that if the FBI was involved, you know, there will be nowhere that couldn't tell the FBI to go. Because the FBI would dig and dig and dig and dig up something when they know what the FBI dig up. So because the outcry came from this program, Wilfred Rattigan was the first person in this program utter the words, we need to bring in the Federal Bureau of Investigation. You see? Wilfred Rattigan was the first person who did it. And because we called for the FBI, you don't hear from the Minister of National Security. You heard the words from the Minister of Finance, the world-class Minister of Finance, Santa Clark. Santa Clark is the world-class Minister of Finance. You hear from him. He came out and tell the people of Jamaica that the FBI will be involved. And lying to the people and continue lying to the people. And now you hear what's going on? The Integrity Commission is investigating 6 politicians or lawmakers and other people for lying to the Integrity Commission. In another modern democracy, you know, you believe that the Integrity Commission just sit down and say they don't investigate, and the Integrity Commission cannot call the names of who they're investigating, only in Jamaica, because they have gag order on everybody. Only in Jamaica that can happen. It can't happen nowhere else. Let me play back what. Let me play back what was in the Gleaner. It was not me who said it. It was the Jamaica Gleaner in a news report that said it, not me. Not me. It came in the Gleaner. You see? And from it coming in the Gleaner, the entire Jamaica see it. But we sit down, and as I said before, we do nothing about it. Is it going to be a 9-day talk, a 9-day one, then it gone and sweep under the rug, gone like Sammy Mouth? But we must hold them accountable. We must hold them accountable for what is going on. We cannot, Jamaica, we cannot, and I will stress this again, we cannot continue to have this rampant corruption going on in the country and nothing is being done about it. Listen to this.
Hello, I'm Jovan Johnson. The Integrity Commission has revealed that 6 Jamaican lawmakers and 32. Hello, I'm Jovan Johnson. The Integrity Commission has revealed that 6 Jamaican lawmakers and 32 public officials are being investigated for alleged illicit enrichment. The Commission's annual report disclosed that 6 lawmakers and 28 public officials are also being probed for allegedly providing false information to the anti-corruption body. The police say a 39-year-old...
You hear? You hear? For providing false information to the Integrity Commission. false information. You believe, say if it's me, or Yo-Yo, or JP, or Smith, or Norman, who is on my Facebook Live, if it was any one of us, you think we're out there? Then I lock we up till it's only God knows that I lock we up. Then I lock us up. But because of the people of the effluent of society, 6 lawmakers and 32 public officials, 32 public officials give false information. You know, see all those high-rise buildings going up in Kingston? Make I shut my mouth at the international radio, make I shut my mouth. You know, see those high-rise buildings going up in Kingston? Some of them don't pass building code, you know. But then gone up. Some of them don't pass certain things. But then gone up. And all those 32 public officials and the 6 lawmakers, if it was any of us, it was me, Jeffrey T, and other people that I know, a Wilfred Rattigan and a Herb Nelson Jr., it'd be all over the newspaper. It don't reach international news. Why we can't know who is those 32 public officials and the 6 lawmakers? We must demand who they are. We pay them don't pay we. We pay them don't pay we. And we must demand who they are. What is their name? How we can't get their names? Are they big and high and mighty and above the law? 32 public officials and 6 lawmakers. 32 public officials and 6 lawmakers that is paid by the taxpayers of this country. Huh? And all we do, don't let this be a 9-day talk. Do not let this be a 9-day talk. Same way we can't make the murder of Donna Lee Donaldson's be a 9-day talk. And other young girls who have been murdered in this country, and we don't know where the body disappeared to. And other young girls who gone missing. We must not sit down and be a 9-day talk, Jamaica. Not because it is not at our door. We just don't say nothing and do nothing about it. No. No. We cannot and we must not. We cannot and we must not allow this to be a 9-day wonder. Please, I want to play a video of the late John Senator. He's a United States Senator. I'm going to play this video.
I got arrested a few times. During the 60s, I went to jail 40 times. Since I've been in Congress, I've been arrested another 5 times. And I'm probably going to get arrested again for something. I'm not suggesting that any of you should go out and get arrested. But when you see something that is not right, not fair, not just, stand up and say something. Do something. I gave a little blood on that bridge in Selma 53 years ago. I almost died. Some of my friends and colleagues were murdered in Mississippi and other places. I'm not asking any of you to give any blood. I'm just asking you to go and vote like you never voted before. We have to vote. The vote is the most powerful nonviolent instrument or tool we have in a democratic society, and we must use it. Use it. Go out and vote. Let's go out and vote.
Jamaicans, from all walks of life, whether you're a PNP or JLP, and I don't care who want to say anything on my YouTube chat. I don't really care. My fellow Jamaicans, whenever you see anything that is not right, stand up and speak out against it. Not because it is not at your front door or your back door. Not because it's not a member of your family. Where you see injustice, speak out against it. 6 lawmakers and 32 public officials lied to the National Integrity Commission. And we don't know the names because we can't get the names. But if it was some people from below Crossroad, some lower set of Jamaicans, we were all over in the newspaper. We're all over in international news. But no. We're not speaking negative about our country. As I said before, this is a God-blessed nation. This is a God-blessed country. But we cannot and will not stand by and allow this to happen. The time has come for us as a people and as a nation to stand up. It cannot be that 6 public officials and 6 lawmakers and 32 public officials who's paid by the taxpayers of this country. And we don't know that we can't get the names. Huh? The names cannot be published. The same Delroy Chuck, the Minister of Justice, said that it should not be published. But make anything happen to any one of us. The same people who are fighting for the Labour Party and the People's National Party. Make anyone do anything and say for the name in the newspaper. You must speak for Jamaica. You must stand up for this rock. You all must speak for this rock. When you were born as a Jamaican, as a PNP or JLP. We came to this rock by Labour plane, not by aeroplane, nor party plane. We have a mind of ourselves. We think for ourselves. We act for ourselves. Then think, Jamaicans. Think. Rise up. Stand up. Be a part of the change that we seek in this country. Be a part of the change that we want in this country. Be a part of the change that we need for the 2023, the 2030 vision. Be a part of the change. How long shall we stand by and allow this nation to bleed from within? And all we can hear, we're running away to other countries while this country bleed from within. 32 public officials and 6 lawmakers are being investigated. And we don't know the names. We can't get the names. Because they are the people of the Vum Vavant and the Vum Vavin. They are the people of the effluent society in Upper St. Andrew and Cherry Garden. Those are the people. Yes, there are some things you have to go by the law. I agree. But the fact of the matter is, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Gander. If a low peanut vendor selling peanut and do something in name in a newspaper, any member of the police force who are down there do something, their name in a paper. It was a poor pauperizing bus or taxi driver do something, their name in a paper. So why is it that the 32 public officials and the 6 lawmakers, why we can't get the name? The name don't come out, you know. Their name has to come out. In the great United States, anybody do anything, their name come out. In any other modern democracy, this happen, you get the names. But of course, Jamaica is a country where the laws, there's 2 sides of Jamaica. There's 2 Jamaica. One for the poor, dirty foot choices boy who live below Crossroad. And one for the people who lives in the high-rise buildings and who lives in Norbrook and all the brooks that you can find. That's the 2 laws we have in our country. And yet, every 5 years, we go out and we vote. Have we asked ourselves the question, what are we voting for? Because I personally do not see who or what to vote for anymore. And I may sound stupid to you by saying that, but it's the truth. I do not see who or what to vote for anymore in this country. I do not. How long shall we stand by and allow a nation that is loved by people who are not Jamaicans go down the drain? How long must we stand by and allow the public officials and politicians to select our beaches? And other people who love Jamaica can come to the beaches, but the Jamaican citizen can't go to their own beach. How long must we stand by and allow people out of Jamaica to enjoy our rivers, and the people who live within Jamaica can't enjoy it? Because what? The government of yesterday and the government of today has sold out this country bit by bit. The question must be asked, how much they sell we for? As the question must be asked, how much they sell the Jamaican people for? We don't own anything. Our national bird was a symbol of Jamaica. The beautiful air Jamaica was to fly in the sky. Where it disappeared to? They sell it to Caribbean Airlines. What do we own? When we have people from other countries coming inside here and treating the Jamaican people as if they are nothing. We must tell them, listen to me. When you come here by aeroplane, we came here by labor pain. We're born on this rock. And all they're doing is milking this rock and go somewhere else. Go enrich themselves from this rock to build up their country. Huh? That's what is going on. I'm getting that there's a breaking news on Fox News about Jamaica. I need to verify this breaking news before I can put it out. Anybody in studio can verify a breaking news, Miss Chin or Mikey? Can you verify a breaking news about on Fox News about Jamaica government, please? It is now 1:57. It's 12:57 in Kingston, Jamaica. My heart bleeds for this nation. My heart bleeds for this nation. My heart bleeds for this country. And we better, Jamaica, we better stand up for this nation. We better stand up for Jamaica. And stand up for political parties. We are Jamaicans. We have the bloodline of a Marcus Garvey. We have the bloodline of a Nanny of the Maroon. We have the bloodline of a Paul Bogle. Stand up. Stand up for this nation. We're going to come off WZOP and WZPP in just a moment. We want to say thanks to all our listeners over there on our sister station. Thanks for joining us. Remember to go to the Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe. As we're going to say so long to our sister station in just a moment. It is now 1:59. We're live on WZPP Radio 96.1 and WZOP 92.7. I want to say thank you all for joining us. Until you hear my voice again, I'm Jeffrey Tavares, returning to the studios of WZPP. We're going to continue here on our YouTube channel for just
It's 2 o'clock.
a few moments. As I was saying before, we are Jamaicans. We are Jamaicans. And we are people can stand up. We can stand up. But no, because we agree that we are green and we are orange. No, Jamaicans, no. I may not be those people who are on YouTube trying to gain this, and I hear somebody say, I must go look at a job. I have a job. Don't worry about it. Worry about me. I'm beginning to think. We must stand up, my fellow Jamaicans. Jamaica is the land of crime and corruption. We can't be the land of crime and corruption. We must be the land that people look up to. When I sit down and hear my grandparents used to speak about this nation, we're the envy of the Caribbean. In some ways, we're still the envy of the Caribbean. In some ways. But back in the days, we were the big envy of the Caribbean. We helped to build the Panama Canal. Huh? We have to do so many things. There's so many Jamaicans all over the world. It is estimated there's over 4-point-something million Jamaicans living outside of Jamaica. 4-point-something million, I was told, living outside of Jamaica. But no, we all hug up what is going on in the land of wood and water. We gained independence in 1962, but yet majority of our people don't have running water in their pipe. Yet we are known as the land of wood and water. Isn't there something, you say that there's something wrong with the governing of the country? Isn't there, don't you see that something is wrong with the two political parties who has governed this country? From when? Don't you all see? Don't you all see? If a government can't provide basic things for its people, something is fundamentally wrong somewhere. St. Elizabeth has always been the breadbasket of Jamaica, the breadbasket parish. What have they given us? Huh? What have they given to the people of St. Elizabeth? They still don't have water to water the crops. I was told that there's a reservoir somewhere in St. Elizabeth. So why is it that they can't pump the water properly to the people of St. Elizabeth? Why can't they? But yet, the people of Upper St. Andrew and Norbrook and Cherry Garden and Beverly Hills can have water and light and proper road, while our people suffer. While our people suffer. Because the Reverend Moore gotten he was supposed to be promoted. You saw corruption stink in Jamaica. Reverend Moore from the Correctional Services was supposed to be promoted. And they kill Reverend Moore, they assassinate Reverend Moore. Somebody from the Correctional Services in Jamaica kill Reverend Moore. And plant his body next to his car. But then believe every Jamaican is a bunch of idiots. We're no fool. And I say to the Reverend Moore family this afternoon, do not left no stone unturned for the people who kill the assassins within the correctional services. Hello. The assassins in the correctional services in Jamaica who brutally murdered Reverend Moore because he got a promotion. Them kill him. There's a God that sit high and look low and he don't sleep. The man got a promotion. I'm gonna get the video of Reverend Moore brother-in-law who gave the sermon at his funeral. I'm gonna edit it and come on here one of these days. I'm not gonna hear it. The bishop left no stone unturned. He gave it to them. They assassinate Reverend Moore because he was promoted. Somebody in the correctional service in Jamaica assassinate Mr. Moore. You kill one of God pitney. You think you know go so? Uno kill a servant of the Lord thy God. Be ye careful what you're doing. You think you're gonna hide forever? You know, confess, say you murdered the man. Somebody in the correctional services in Jamaica assassinate Reverend Moore. Are you gonna confess, say you kill him? All you do is make mischief. You know, go around and all because the person have a better quality education than you know. Or the person is a humble person. I don't believe that you must get positions because what? You assassinate the man. You know what you fail to understand? And everybody who say Lord, Lord, you know, is really, they really calling on the Lord. Right? You have some of them who all them do is milk poor people for their money. That's all they do. But you have a man of integrity, a man of class and character. And because he was promoted, somebody in the correctional services in Jamaica assassinate him. Because they want the position. And even before the man buried, somebody was named to that post. Even before Mrs. Moore buried her husband, somebody was named to that post within the correctional services. Are you telling me that we must just sit down and accept the corruption, the rampant corruption that is going on? We must just sit down and accept it? Because we're party in a power? No better barrel, no better herring. You say we're Rocky Mead, Ambassador Rocky Mead, need to tell the people of Jamaica, why did the Jamaica Defense Force soldiers went up to the late Keith Clark home and pumped 21 bullets in his body, assassinate him on Jamaican soil? Why did the Jamaica Defense Force went up to Keith Clark home and assassinate him? Those are the people we have in our country who are talking about constitutional reform. Those are the people we have in our country talking about constitutional reform. They have no integrity. They sit in high positions. Do you know how many Jamaicans has been assassinated and killed by the state? By this country? I'm not talking about United, by the Jamaican state I'm talking about. Do you know how many Jamaicans? The burning of the Eventide home, the Coral Gardens killing, the incursion of the Valley Garden. And until this blessed moment, neither the People's National Party nor the Jamaica Labour Party apologize to the people of Jamaica for the atrocities that they're giving up, that come on us. For the atrocities that they have put on us. Not one of them apologized to us. But yet we're talking about 2030 vision. To live, work, and raise family. Yet we're talking about constitutional reform. When this government, this very same government, who is talking about constitutional reform, has breached the fundamental rights of the Jamaican people day in, day out. But we sit down in this country and accept everything. 9-day talk. And that is it. The correctional services assassinate Reverend Moore. All because the man gets a position. Somebody call his phone. Somebody call his phone. And the person who called the Reverend Moore phone know how Reverend Moore dead. You know, confess, you know. The family serve a true and living God. The Moore's family in St. Elizabeth serve a true and living God. Don't trouble God, Pitney. Do not trouble God, Pitney. And I'm giving the government of Jamaica a warning. You all continue to put poor people down. You all continue to let the poor people of our country suffer. There is a God that sits above and look down. And woe be unto you all. Woe be unto the Parliament of Jamaica. Woe be unto Jamaica House. Woe be unto King's House. Woe be unto the government ministries who continue robbing poor people in this country. Woe be unto the Ministry of Labor who continue putting Jamaicans into modern day slavery in the farm work program. Woe be unto you. God is going to shake this nation. We're going to high and mighty. And all those gunmen who killing poor people, gunning down poor people as if they are blackbirds. Uno day coming. Uno day coming. The government of Jamaica, whether they PNP or JLP, be ye careful of how to make poor people high water reach, you know. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, be careful of how you make poor people high water reach you. Be ye careful, Prime Minister. Mark Jefferson Golden, be ye careful. You make poor people high water reach you. Parliamentarians, senators, be ye careful. God don't like ugly. God do not like ugly. This is where I said so long from here for today. Remember, when you're praying, pray for the land that you love. Pray for where you are. And pray for Jamaica. Pray for people who you not even know. And remember to put God first in everything you do. In everything that you do in life, put the Maker first. And when the time comes for you to vote, put Jamaica first. Don't put the PNP or the JLP. Put Jamaica first. Think about the rock that you reside in. Think about Jamaica. Don't give up on this piece of rock. Don't give up on the nation. As I said, the change that you seek in this country will not come from the People's National Party or the Jamaica Labour Party. The change will come from us. And to the Morris family, to Reverend Moore's family in St. Elizabeth, Do not give up. Do not stand by. Continue to fight until justice be done, until you get justice for the assassination of your husband, of your father, of your brother, of your uncle. Do not give up. My fellow Jamaicans, both home and abroad, our nation is bleeding. Our nation is crying out for help. We can help. And for all those who believe that you're all above the law, one day, the God that our grandparents pray to, the God that our mothers and fathers pray to, will stand up for us. And if you all believe you're gonna get away with what is going on, you all make a sad mistake. For all those cares have been our concern. The work goes on, the cause endure, and the hope still lives on, and the dream for a better Jamaica shall never die. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. And until you hear my voice, may God bless you wherever you are, and may God bless Jamaica land we love. You all have a good afternoon. Thank you all for coming on. Love you all. Thank you all very much.
Do you need graphic design services? Or maybe you need branding for your business? How about multimedia production services? Contact Browns Media and Graphics at 876-877-1870. Browns Media and Graphics, developing your ideas, creating your style.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk.